I need you to know that the fact that you think you're not good enough is actually stopping you from achieving your dreams. Oh yes, it is stopping you from becoming the woman that you want to become and to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. It's literally stopping you from becoming the best version of yourself. It's stopping you from growing. It's stopping you from expanding yourself. The fact that you feel like you're not good enough, the way that God designed you, the way you are, you're literally stepping out of your blessings. There's no more room for you to feel that you're not good enough. And what does that even mean? Who told you that? Who told you that you're not good enough? Where is that coming from? So I hope after watching this video that we stop that. In 2025 and onwards, we stop that, okay? I believe that the root cause of not feeling good enough is tied up to self-worth and identity. If you don't know who you are, you're definitely not going to feel good enough because the society and everything around you is going to be projecting so much of identity templates on you, and you will never feel good enough. One thing that you can start doing is spending time by yourself. Spending time in solitude to discover who you are. Honestly, I think one of the most important things that we women can do is to really discover ourselves. Like to know who you are, to love who you are, and to express who you are. I feel like that is so powerful. Like when you make moves in this world and you know who you are, it's another game. It's truly another game. But if you don't know who you are, if you don't spend time in solitude to discover your gifts, discover your personality, discover your likes and your wants, discover the things that triggers you, discover your dreams, all those things that make who you are. When you come to a point where you say, I am good enough, it's because you know who you are. You know your worth. You've spent time with yourself and you know that based on my identity, I know I'm good enough. Feeling that you're not good enough is also tied to your belief system. That means that you have strong belief systems in your mind that tell you that I'm not good enough because of something that happened in your past, in your childhood, trauma, whatever it is. Those experiences have shaped your mind, and now you have a belief, a strong belief in your mind that says, I'm not good enough. And when you're moving in the world with that belief, you're literally looking for things that is going to confirm that belief. It is crazy, guys. Like when you understand this mental game, it changes your life. Your belief system is creating your thoughts, and your thoughts are creating your actions, and your actions are creating your life, and your life is great. That's how it goes. So when you understand that you have a belief, a negative belief that is not producing good results for your life, you have to work on that belief. You have to question that belief and override that belief with the truth of who you are, so that you can start thinking differently. And when you think differently, your life is different. When you think differently, you move differently, and your life becomes so much better. So the story that you tell yourself, I call it story, but it's the belief. Like the belief and the story that you tell yourself that I'm not good enough, that is where the root. That is where you have to focus on. I say this because I had to go through a journey of analyzing my belief system. Why do I believe this? Where is this coming from? Like, how come I believe this about myself? How come I say these things? The self-talk. How come I say these things about myself? And that's why I realized that sometimes you're so unconscious of your beliefs. You don't know that you have strong beliefs and negative beliefs that are affecting your life. It's only when you pay attention, it's only when you're mindful, that's where you can now realize and say, oh my God, I have this strong belief and that is not me. Like, No, that is not the truth. So you have to now find the truth and then override the truth on top of that belief for you to start seeing changes in your life. For you to also stop feeling that you're not good enough is to get rid of the people that make you feel insecure. Period. That's it. Get rid of the people that don't make you feel that you're good enough. The people that make you feel like what you're doing is not enough, you need to do more, you need to do more. Like, you can challenge me as a friend, you can challenge me as a partner, but if you're constantly nourishing my insecurities, then that is a problem. That is something that's not going to help me to grow. So honestly, guys, if there are people around you that makes you feel insecure, that makes you feel you're not good enough, please just take some step back. Take some step back and focus on yourself. Just let them go. How to stop feeling that you're not good enough is to work on your confidence, honestly. You have to have like a track record of the things that you have accomplished and track record of the things that have proven that you're confident and you're good enough. If you don't have track records, if you don't have something that proves that you're confident and you're good enough and you can do it and you're the best at your game, or if you don't have a track record, it's difficult for you to feel confident. You really have to feel confident. Listen, guys, like, confidence is not something that you achieve in one day. Confidence is something that you build over time, and it's something that you expand with experiences, with situations, with victories, with lessons, wisdom. You expand your confidence. The more you learn about yourself, the more you make mistakes, the more you're able to prove to yourself that you're enough, the more your confidence is going to increase, honestly. You have to trust yourself. When you trust yourself, you feel you're good enough, honestly. You feel like, I can achieve the things that I put inside my mind. I can trust myself to do this. Like, I'm good enough. I have what it takes to do this. I have the skills that it takes to do this. And even if I fail, I will still learn. And it's going to be wisdom for me. And I'm still going to use that to move forward. Guys, you have to hack your mind. Hack your mind for success. I'm telling you, hack your mind so that you can feel confident, so that you can feel like you can do the things that you put inside your mind. When you feel that you're not good enough, you need to know which area is that feeling coming from. Like, is it in your relationship? Is it at work? Is it physical appearance? Like, you don't like your body, you feel like you're not good enough, you're not slim enough. You need to know that, and you need to make a commitment to level up in that area. Listen, one of the ways that you can just stop feeling that you're not good enough is to level up. Like, level up in that area. If you feel like you're not pretty enough, although God created us beautiful human beings, but if you feel that you're not pretty enough and you're not feminine enough, level up in that area. Find the tools that you need to level up. Do you have to change your hairstyle? Do you have to change your makeup? Do you have to learn how to do your makeup? Do you have to change your personal style? Just take it as a project. Like, that is your next project, to level up in that area. When you start making moves and changes in that area, your confidence is going to go high. You're going to start feeling you're good enough, right? So, like, leveling up, girl, leveling up is such a game changer. Like, the kind of empowerment that you feel in your life, the kind of motivation that you feel in your life when you level up in an area of your life, bro, it's as if like you have a new life. It's amazing. So honestly, I would encourage you to really level up in that area that you feel like you're insecure and you're not good enough. Level up. You can always expand yourself. You're not limited. You're not a tree. You are an unlimited human being. You can always expand yourself. Leveling up is always ongoing, every single time. There's no vacation in leveling up. Honestly, that's how I see it. Like, I'm always thinking of the areas that I can level up. It can be in my career, it can be physical, it can be wellness, it can be many things. Not because I don't feel good enough. I feel I am good enough because I know who I am and I know my identity. I also think that the fact that you feel like you're not good enough is also tied to the love that you have for yourself. Like, again, you know this, right? You know it's important to love yourself, but do you really love yourself? Do you really love yourself? And when I mean love yourself, it's not only the good of you. It's also the ugly of you. It's also the flawed part of you. Also the part of you that still needs more work, right? Do you love your entire being? Whole person? Do you love that? And I think sometimes when we feel like we're not good enough, it's because like we haven't spent time in loving ourselves. We haven't like spent time with ourselves and show love and compassion. Just give attention to ourselves. I want to encourage you to really love yourself. Like, you deserve so much more. Love all the part of yourself and not hate the part that you feel that you're not good enough. And I'm going to finish by encouraging you as well to be mindful of your self-talk and mindful of the language that you use on yourself. Our words are so powerful. It can literally break you or make you. You can create either heaven or hell with your tongue. So it's so important that you're mindful of the words that you use. You cannot use those negative and nasty things about yourself. No, baby, no. You have to be so selective in the words that you use to describe you. Not saying that you're going to describe yourself as this perfect human being. No, you're going to describe yourself as a flawed human being, but that doesn't mean you have to now be saying negative things about yourself. So I really want to encourage you, like, be so mindful of your self-talk. Mindful of how you describe yourself, how you talk about yourself to yourself and to others, because you're literally creating an energy in your body, in your mind, in your soul. And you want to make sure that the energy that you're creating in your body, mind, and soul is positive, is empowering, is enlightening, is so important. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video just gives you the permission to feel that you're good enough. And if you don't feel that permission, I just hope that you take some time to get to know yourself, to get to know your identity, and so that you can know the spectrum of who you are and see how amazing you are. And if there are areas that you need to work on, make that as a project and level up. Like, level up to the next level. Level up to the next stage of your life, of your person. So I will see you in my next video. Keep leveling up, okay? Be great and take care of yourself. See you. Bye.